Hi, everybody. Okay, so today we're going to talk about validation. And I'm doing this in my car because we are all under quarantine and it's a little noisy in my house right now. So, one of the things that really helped me to turn the corner was a sense of validation, a sense that this wasn't just in my head, a sense of having someone literally tell me, "You're doing a good job," because I wasn't telling myself that. If anything, I was telling myself the exact opposite, that I was screwing things up, that I couldn't handle it, that I just wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing as a mother. And so listening to that over and over in my head kind of got me into a state of believing it, really. Um, and it wasn't till I started to meet with a therapist who really told me, no, you're doing the best you can and you need to give yourself a break. And I listened and I kind of took that in for a while. And then I was like, yeah, no. And when I moved to the West Coast, I had the opportunity to meet with an amazing therapist who's a trauma specialist. And I remember having a conversation with a friend of mine telling her, I don't need a trauma specialist. I wasn't in a war. I didn't go through some horrific event. I'm not physically abused. I don't need a trauma specialist. And she explained to me that there are things that are called big T's and little T's. So there's big traumas like the ones I just listed, and then there's little traumas like stress and things at home and things at work. And those honestly do classify as traumas. So I absorbed that and I was like, okay. I made the appointment with the therapist who's the trauma specialist, and she was amazing. She really helped me to understand it in a way that made sense to me. And she's like, it's like when you get a cut and it starts to heal, but before it can heal, you're getting another cut. And so the atmosphere in my home when my daughter would become verbally abusive in one of her episodes, it was like I was being cut all over again, um, over and over and over. And they just never had a chance to heal. And so it was validating for me to realize that and to be told that, in the sense that this was something that was out of my control, literally. And as much as I like to be in control and as organized as I am, and as well as I usually handle things and help other people handle things, I couldn't handle this. And my mind and my body were shutting down because I was on constant attack mode. I felt like I was walking on eggshells. I couldn't be at peace. I was always ready for the next episode to happen. And some of them are more severe than others. And, you know, I guess I learned to adjust and it became my new normal. So it was validating for me to understand that what I was going through was not just preteen hormones or adolescent behavior. It was something much more. It was dealing with a type of mental illness and addressing it as that, and helping myself to see that to a certain extent she can't help herself. When she's in these episodes, she's a completely different person. And so I had to start looking at things differently. And through repeated therapy sessions, I've been able to maintain a more objective view, if you will. I'm making more of an effort to try and not shut down so quickly. And it's hard. It's really, really hard. But I think for her and for myself, it's the baby steps that need to be taken in order for both of us to heal. And this might not make any sense to some people, but to some of you it will, and I hope it helps. You need to find someone to talk to, someone who is going to validate what you're going through, who's going to help you to see that there's nothing you can do. This is out of your control, and you can't do it alone. You got to get help. And that's what I did. And the help that I got really did help. It's not perfect. It's not even good yet. It's okay. It's taking it one day at a time and not expecting anything, in a way. Another therapist had told me I need to be proud of myself for the progress that I'm making. And that's something else I have a hard time with, because I don't want to be prideful. And he explained that it wasn't about being prideful. It's about giving myself the kudos or the congratulations of a job well done so that I can try again next time, and to stop shutting myself down, because I'm good at that. And sometimes that works, and sometimes it doesn't. Every day brings something different. So I take it as it comes, and I hope for the best. Sometimes that happens, and sometimes it doesn't. To make a long story short, find someone to talk to. Find someone who's going to validate you and make you realize that it's not you. You're not doing anything wrong. You just need some help to do it a different way, or some help to support you so that you can keep doing it. One of the things that she had taught me was I had to go away 1 weekend a month. When she told me that, I told her that was impossible. But every now and then, I try to make it a point to go away for one night, whether it's to a friend's house and sleep over, or to a retreat, or something, just so that I can get out of the house. My brain can regroup, and I can come back. Because I gotta tell you, there was a time when, honestly, I didn't want to come back. I didn't think I could come back. And yet here I am, still, continuing on this journey that I don't know where it leads. But I know that I'm not alone. And neither are you. Hope it helps. Have a great day. Blessings.